Hello all and welcome to another charity shop tat gold, where the word gold is actually laden with sarcasm, but the word tat may very well apply to what's being shown in this video. So what I do in charity shop tat gold is, whilst out hunting in charity shops for the stuff that I actually want, I'm also looking for some random items, some interesting items, some odd and interesting items that is, and perhaps the odd nice item as well, which I probably wouldn't usually buy. And that's all just to parade in front of the camera, all in the aid of having just a little bit of fun. And what we do at the end of charity shop tat gold, or the last item, which is actually really items, sort of we show at the end of charity shop tat gold, is what I call the bag of crap. And we traditionally end on one of those. And again, bag of crap, by the way, it's just a term of endearment. Might not necessarily actually be crap in there. In fact, I've seen some of the stuff from the outside, not all of it, and some of it actually looks quite good. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Let's start off with the individual items. And a guy that's made the video very late on, and he's going to be a little mascot for the video. And he's a clever sausage, isn't he? Look at that. Yes, I picked that up, and I picked it up for a very specific reason, and he has to appear in this video because he's not staying with me for long. I've got nothing against him, it's nothing personal, but you're going to be helped to raise some money for a dog centre, because our family, we have dogs. We currently actually have 4 of them at the moment, and we get them all from the same local dog's home. And what I'm going to do with this little fella is donate it to that dog's home, because they do little fetes to raise money for the dog's home itself. And anytime I find something dog related, I donate it to them. And this is where this little fella's going. Obviously, it's got to be stuff that's in good condition, and it's absolutely immaculate, and it's quite cute. I'm actually kind of sad to be giving it away, but he is a clever sausage, isn't he? Look at that. He's even got his own little mortar hat that's been made for him. And he's the scroll that he's holding in his mouth very conveniently has clever sausage written on the outside. Is there any actual writing on the scroll? That would have been amazing, wouldn't it? Talk about attention to detail, that would have been. But he's just a little sponsor for the video, and I shall pop him over there, and we'll have him just sort of looking in view with his clever sausage scroll. Don't know how long he's going to last there, but he'll start there anyway. Right, on to the items, and this item I might actually keep. I just love it in a way. It's a Jammy Dodgers half cup. A half cup, yes. And you've got this little biscuit pouch on the front here, which is cool, and they've obviously put a very fake biscuit there. It's not to demonstrate that that's where the biscuit goes. Perhaps you might need it, I don't know, I'm not here to judge. But obviously you can slot a biscuit in there, and you can have your half cup of tea or coffee. I prefer coffee, I'm not much of a tea drinker. And yeah, that's what you can do with that. Obviously you won't want to eat that, it'll be a bit chewy. But yes, Jammy, who doesn't love a Jammy Dodger? One of the best biscuits ever made, if you ask me. A personal favourite of mine. But do you know what? This also brought back a story of a guy I used to work with, because, you know, when it was your turn to make the round of teas and coffees in my previous job, one guy would always go, "I'll just have a half a cup of tea." And we were just like, "Do you know what? You're not saving on tea bags. We'll just pour the full cup and drink what you want." It was like, no, just half a cup of tea, please. So we actually bought him one of these for a bit of a joke. And if you've ever made a drink of one of these and then tried to drink it, it's actually very difficult, and you end up dribbling and it goes everywhere. So after he tried it once, he never asked for half a cup of tea again. He obviously just threw away what he had. What a nice little nostalgic piece that is, and that's definitely going in my kitchen on display. Actually, give that a nice clean, thorough wash out, and only £1 as well from the RSPCA. There we go. Look, they look after animals as well as the dog home that you're going to go to help raise money for. But there we go. I like that. As I say, getting cleaned up and going in my kitchen. We'll pop that there for now. Right, what's next? Let's show this, because I have an obsession with anything in an old box. And I saw this and I was like, got to have that. This is apparently a chrome candy / cake stand chrome plateau. There we go. Got a bit French there to try and make it sound a little bit artsy-fartsy and classy, haven't we? For some reason, they've decided to put it next to a candle, because that's what you do with your cake and candy stands. But what's more, I don't get it, is what the hell is actually on the candy / cake stand? Because me, it doesn't look like either. If anything, it looks like oversized Wotsits, perhaps some cheap brand Wotsits you get from, I don't know, a Lidl's or an Aldi. And they're not cakes, are they? For me, they could also like be some sort of little potato snack which you cook in the oven. But they're not candy. Do you know what? It's actually very brand new and shiny. I have had a look at it as well. It's never been used. But I just love these old-fashioned boxes. And it's, yeah, I just can't help it. I was just like, yep, do you know what? I'm going to buy that because I just like the box it's in. So this has been very old. Someone bought this and thought, you know, I'll put my candy or cake on it, even if what's on the box isn't. Anything on the back? No, just the same again. Just the same again. There's no year on this, but number 301, because apparently that's important. Yeah, oops, sorry, Doug, you just smacked him in the face with this. But Yeah, no year on this, but I'm guessing the design of it looks very, very 80s. But we'll pop you there behind the very cool half a mug of tea/coffee with the cardboard jammy Dodgers in the front. Right, what else have we got here? Let's have a look at this little bust that I bought. Because if you ever wondered what Elvis would look like after he died, laying in his coffin, still wearing a jacket, a necklace, and still, for some reason, amazingly have a full head of hair, there you go. You can buy it and display it on your mantelpiece for everybody to come in and get freaked out by. And the funny thing is, when I saw this and bought it, the lady was actually like, oh, I'm glad that's gone, because I kept seeing it there and it kept freaking me out. Yeah, it might have to go in a dark corner of a cupboard. And this is probably one of those items that's probably unusual. And then someone in the comments will tell me, actually, that's worth a few quid, because that's happened a few times in this episode. I've accidentally bought things that are worth money. But do you know what? Detailing on it, when it comes to the actual skull itself, got to be honest with you, it's quite good, quite accurate. But yeah, apart from the fact it's got hair growing out of it, I'm pretty sure that's actually impossible. And for some reason, a blue necklace. And he was only 99p, so it wasn't exactly expensive. So there we go, Elvis. You can go next to the not definitely cakes or candy on the silver plateau. There we go. Right. Okay, what have we got next? Right. Have you ever thought to yourself, that's a great quote from an American sitcom. I'll mug that off and put it on a mug. Then that's exactly what's happened here. No, no, there's a word before no, Rob. Start again. We'll learn, like the clever sausage over here has done. I'll get no scroll, which I can hold in my mouth otherwise. Right, I'm no good at advice. Could I interest you in a sarcastic comment? Now, it's definitely a line in Friends, and not naturally, even if you don't know who it's said by, you're going to think it's said by Chandler, aren't you? Yes, it was said by Chandler. I can't remember why, but Rachel got a little bit sort of, little bit shouty, but not angrily, kind of sort of in the moment, having an argument, and that's what Chandler said back to her. So he said, I'm no good at advice, can I interest you in a sarcastic comment, which is very much like him. In fact, let's have a look at the mug. Why not? Look, bubble wrapped, because, you know, if you're going to knock something off, you might as well look after the mug. Here we go. Right. It's just plain white. Nothing interesting about it, is there? Probably don't wash in a dishwasher or something on the bottom. Oh, no, there we go. Look. Giggle Beaver. What a random company name that is. There's definitely some form of rude joke right there. And I tell you what, I'll let you write it yourself. Copyright 2016. So it's a few years old, this. Hardly going to be an antique of the future. Hardly going to be worth anything now. But yeah, it's got Giggle Beaver on the bottom, which is quite funny in itself, isn't it? So we'll pop our mug over there, and you can go in the collection of other random mugs I have in my cupboard, because I like mugs all to be different. I don't like having a nice set of immaculate looking mugs. Right, let's show these. Right, did you ever go to the seaside and, sorry, oh God, he's leaning quite far in. Did you ever go to the seaside and see those sort of plastic tubes you could fill with sand, and then you could sort of make layers out of it and decorate it like that yourself by filling it up with sand? Well, I only ever remember the tubes, but I saw these, and it reminded me of those tubes. So they've obviously thought, you know what's quite the I'm guessing it's a seaside shop. What's the kind of sort of seaside thing to do and make into a shape, rather than just have a tube that you can fill with sands and make these layers off by, you put a bit in yourself, put the stopper on the top, boom, there you go. There's your self-made ornament. So they probably thought dolphin was a good idea, and the integral structure. Words that can be quite difficult to say, but try to say them quickly, and they've got a lot of syllables back to back. Leave me alone. Right, yes, the integral structure of this is kind of still kept in place. So I can imagine after a few years and shaking them about a bit, they kind of don't stay layered. But for some reason on this side, it stayed quite layered. So yeah, a dolphin, that's a good thing to pick. That's a good thing to pick. And so perhaps is a seahorse, and he's not fared so well. He's probably been a bit shaken up over the years, and we'll do it a bit more, shall we? And mess up. Can we mess this up by shaking it up? Let's have a go. Have we done it? A little bit in the middle there, or was it already like that? I don't know. Rewind the video and have a look for us for you. Right. No, done very well. They're compressed in there quite tight, perhaps. There we go. So yes, there we go. We've got a seahorse. We've got a dolphin. What else can be by the sea? I don't know, squirrel? Yeah, okay, I don't get that. I don't get that. Or is it a squirrel? Because that tail looks rather long. And for some reason it's ribbed. Did you think of condoms when I said ribbed? Kind of do when that word comes out, don't you? So yeah, we got those as well. They're an interesting set. Why the hell would you get a squirrel from the seaside? I don't know. Running out of room to display things. We've got the bag of crap still to come. We might have to remove something. I really don't want to move the clever sausage dog. I'll tell you, the mug's going to have to come out of the way for now. It's not as interesting as these amazing plastic animals, is it, that have been filled up with sand. There's a line in life I never thought I'd say. There we go. Squirrel can go right to back there. We've got one more item before we start the bag of crap. And I thought, you know what? These cute little cows, aren't they amazing? They come from Switzerland. Is the Swiss famous for their cheese? I know Swiss cheese is a thing. What's Switzerland famous for? Watches and chocolate. They spring to mind. I think that might be correct. But there we go. We've got two very smiling cows. Obviously, one's for salt, one's for pepper. And if you want to get the salt and pepper out, you shake it till it falls out of their cranium, because that's just nice, isn't it? But cutely made little things, actually. The bells have bells for clangers, which is a nice touch, isn't it? And he's got Chilean written on him, and he's got nothing written on him, unless it's on his arse or something like that. But I thought these were cute things. I thought these were a weird thing, and nothing says, you know, I need a salt and pepper shaker to be cows, you know, like these do. So there we go. They're a cute thing that I bought. I don't really know why. Probably to show in this video. Like I said, some things are nice that you would normally buy, and as salt and pepper shaker goes, can you get nicer? Possibly. Right, you're going to go over there. And now we've got the bag of crap. The bag of crap, because it's not only big and got a big toy in it. Giggity. I don't know how I'm going to fit all this stuff on display. The dog's gone. The dog's got bashed on the head again. Really sorry. Might have to sort of put you flat against the wall. So here we go. There's the bag of crap. It's got a very large toy. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Before we keep the bag of crap in view, I'm going to put it on the floor down here. Tear it open off view. And we're going to have a look at the very big toy that's in it. And this is very much reminding me of something that's doing a lot of rounds at the moment as video shorts, because they're selling it's got the same face as one of the. We're gonna have to have a lay down. Clearly, you've had a taxing time not being able to breathe in that bag. At the moment, there's these little clips going around of people going to these big toy shops where there are rows and rows of these toys which have this face, and they're on a spring, and you can record a voice and then it sings it back at you, and obviously they're making rude noises and rude sounds and then filming it and walking away after setting off like 10 in a row. So he looks like one of those. So it'd be interesting to see if he does that. Oh, it's got a switch, but I don't think the batteries. I don't know, it might be weight enough to have batteries in it. If it has it, they're dead. But yeah, I don't know, will he work? Look at that, he's got a very, very nice big bright smile on a bright yellow face, isn't he? But yeah, I mean, that probably made the cost of the bag alone. But I was going to say, there was just some stuff in this bag. Looks like some McDonald's toys still sealed that kind of appealed to me a little bit. So I don't know where I'm going to put this dude. Can we move we'll put him in the corner where the dog was. And you can't even see his face. Unless we oh no, there we go. And we'll have the dog there. So it looks like the guy. It looks like he's licking the top of his head on the top of his mortar hat. Maybe he's got a fetish for mortar hats. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. Right, stay there. Right, let's pop the bag of crap slightly into view. There was a jump cut there, wasn't there? Nothing fell over. Right, what else have we got in the bag of crap? It's really blocking the light. Oh my god, we've got this teddy here, this soft toy here, and she's wearing a stethoscope. Oh dear, that's quite. But why has the stethoscope got plaster on the end of it? That's just weird. Look at that eyes there, staring deep into your soul. What is she from? Why would you want? It's obviously a little doctor. That's just a little bit strange, isn't it? Okay, quietly moving on to what else is in the bag of crap. We've got another large plastic toy here, which I'll probably have to show and put off view because we're running out of space in front of the camera quite a lot. Get out, pinky hair. What the hell? Well, I thought the last one was staring deep into my soul. But look at that. Well, that's freaking me out just a tad. Just a lot. Okay. Dead-eyed. It's got buttons for eyes. Oh, dear. Yeah. Just go over there. Go in front of the cake stand. And proper stare deep into my soul, straight at me. Right, what else is in the bag? Oh, we've got a little green kiwi, I want to say. Again, this looks like it. Yeah, it's a McDonald's toy. And there's what they are. Something, friends, meats. Hang on a sec. Meats. Keepers, that says, believe it or not. It says keepers, friend. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Now I can see it clearly. After I've needed to get it close to my eyes to read it myself. But yeah, just a natural colour for a kiwi, isn't it? Green. Could be, I don't know. I'm not David Attenborough. Right, oh god, Keep hitting this dog, I don't mean to. Right, sorry fella, there we go. Name the dog, people. Tag a comment in below, let me know. Talking of dogs, there's Snoopy sitting on top of his kennel, pretending he's flying the kennel. Because that's the thing. There we go, that could be worth a few quid, couldn't it? I don't know. Could retire off the 47p I make off that on eBay. Another soft toy coming up. Oh, I know this fella. He's the Gruffalo. That's definitely the Gruffalo, isn't it? With his purple spiky bits at the back. Why am I decided to look at his arse? I'm not looking at his arse. I was looking at the label. That's what I was doing. Aurora. So, yeah, we'll have the name of a Disney princess printed on the label so that you're sitting on a Disney princess. Oh, dear. Okay, this is just take a lewd turn again. Gruffalo on the tag. Yeah, that's a nice thing. You can't, yeah, Gruffalo very well. Jesus, I'm just literally just got a mountain of stuff here that I've got no room for. And the dead-eyed Darwin's fault. There we go. We'll sit you on top of there. Oh, you can't really see your face. So we'll stick you upside down and then burn your head in some tea. Right, so what we've got here, some very cutesified, large-eyed animal with tail. I thought it was elasticated for a minute. It's not. Use him as a Christmas decoration, could you? Because there's nothing more festive than whatever that is. We'll call it a raccoon, even though it probably isn't. Look at that for a shot. Stayed up there and everything. Right, we've got more McDonald's toys I can see here. Here we go. This is where I prove I do have some small amount of Pokemon. That's the Psyduck. It's quite a cool toy, actually. I quite like the character Psyduck. I've seen the Detective Pikachu film, and he did some quite funny things in that from what I remember. But there we go, Pokemon's always worth money, so there we go. I can add that to the 47p I made earlier and make over £1 probably. Right, what we've got, there's another soft toy. Is that McDonald's one? It is. Just for some reason, there's no paper in it. Is this the way they decided to start saving trees? It's a fat cat, I think. It's a proper fat cat. It's literally head and body's all one thing. Oh, let's get this one out. It's not going to be worth anything if I keep it in the packet. I want to see the fat cat a little bit closer up. There we go, and perhaps our scholar dog here could eat it. There he is. Well, that is a bit weird, isn't it? It's very weird. If you try to put him on all fours, he'd end up just face planting on the floor like he's just gone out on the town and got pissed, isn't he? Boom, done it. Right, there we go. Bless him. Bless him. He just likes to eat. Nothing wrong with wanting to eat. Oh, look. There we go. That's Mario. So we've got Pokemon, we've got Mario, and we've got Sealed McDonald's toys. I am in the money or what here, aren't we? That's really cool, actually. I'm more of a Sega person than a Nintendo person, but, you know, you respect the IP of Mario. I know he's done big things, so that's a cool thing to find, isn't it? And there he is, all dressed up as something else. Quite hard to see in the packet, but yeah, do you know what? I'm going to keep that sealed and probably sell that on eBay, so I'm not opening it. I'm sorry. The fat cat wasn't going to go for anything. Mario might. Off to eBay he potentially goes, and so may Charlie Brown of Snoopy and the Peanuts, I think it was called, wasn't it? They're just figures. There's no, I can't feel a switch, or for some reason I'm pressing his legs like they might pop in and make him say something. Actually, well, hang on a minute. No, he's got something on the back. He's got something on the back of his head, so that would suggest that there is a switch there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Damn it, Barry's. Oh, come on, let's. All right, you're coming out of the packet just because I don't know if are you working or not. If I got to press a button or not. There we go. He's out of the packet. Yeah, that is on, but it's probably been there for a long while and it's probably gone dead, isn't he? Look at that, he's joined the army by the looks of it. He's standing to attention. He's got a great posture there, Charlie. That's a shame. I mean, am I doing something wrong? Is it just a case of flicking the switch and he's meant to say something? I'm not going to have censor in it, is it? It was made for about 7p before shipped over to the UK at some point. Oh, well, that's a shame it doesn't work. I just devalued it by taking out the package, and oh, there we go. Profit margin on eBay's just gone down. And the last thing in the bag, there we go, is a purple monkey. That's pretty much it. With spirals for ears, for some reason. There we go. And again, for some reason, I immediately thought that was elasticated again. And obviously, immediately, I know I'm wrong, because last time I was wrong. So, you know what? We made a bit of room over here. Our sarcastic comment mug can come back into view. Wow, that was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of stuff. What was your favourite item? Let me know in the comments section below. And I can't get over this. This really stumped me. I feel like it looks a little bit like the Fugglers. Anyone seen the Fuggler toys that they made? Some of those had buttons for eyes. It's like a large version of that, but obviously not a monster. A small child, which is very disturbing. Still very disturbing. Yeah, so what was your favourite item? For me, you know, I kind of knew it was going to be this, and I do really like this. So there we go. I like that. It's my favourite item. Like I said, I'm going to give it a bit of a clean. I'm not going to get the biscuit wet, otherwise it'll go soggy. No one likes a soggy biscuit, do they? Rude jokes. There we go. So, yep, that is my favourite item. What's your favourite item? Put it in the comment section below. Please let me know. Do you agree with me? Is it the Jammy Dodgers half mug of tea or coffee that I am displaying in my kitchen? Let's put one mug next to another mug, and you can mock this mug because you're whole and he's half, and you can say, where's the other half? Mind you, has that gone faded, or was it meant to be that off-white? Didn't really notice it, so I put them together and chinked them. There we go. Again, favourite item, what is it? For all I know, it might be the weird squirrel with the ribbed bit. Again, you didn't think of condoms when I said ribbed, did you? Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This just leaves me to say, please, yeah, let me know what your favourite item is. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, there is a whole playlist on Charity Shop Tack Gold. Feel free to check that out. But if you have enjoyed the video, please hit a thumbs up. YouTube likes it when you do that, and so do I. I really appreciate it. If you have stumbled across this video and you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I will love you for it if you do. I love all my current subscribers already. So finally, thank you very much for watching. And as always, please do take care.